Hello and welcome back to our channel Recipes with Rita Mama. Today we have a Kerala style fish curry.
Today we're making something called fish mappas.
Mappas. What does mappas mean?
I don't know why it's called mappas, but it has always been known as mappas. It's a very simple comfort food in Kerala, and it's a very simple coconut milk based.
Okay.
So for that we have 3 pieces of salmon, about a pound and a half.
Okay.
3 onions, medium-sized onions, 2 tomatoes, a little bit of bell pepper.
Is that like 1 bell pepper?
Well, half. I just use
Half? Okay.
and that's optional if you wish to.
Okay.
About 5 or 6 green chilies, 5 cloves of garlic, a 1-inch piece of ginger, 2 teaspoons of Kashmiri red chili powder, turmeric, a little bit of cornstarch. The reason I put cornstarch is to keep the pieces of the fish together so it doesn't flake or break up when we lightly fry it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
2 sprigs of curry leaves, 1 can of coconut milk, salt. That's it.
That's it?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Okay, so Afran, I'm just cutting this into, small pieces, not very small, but medium-sized pieces.
Okay.
And then I'm going to marinate it with chili powder,
Okay.
turmeric, and salt. That's it.
Just 3
Yes, and also a little bit of the cornstarch.
Okay.
So
Okay.
we're going to marinate it with maybe half a teaspoon of salt, 2 teaspoons of
The red chili powder?
Yeah.
Okay.
A little bit of turmeric powder, maybe a quarter teaspoon of turmeric powder. Quarter teaspoon of turmeric powder. That is about a quarter teaspoon.
Okay, so about a quarter teaspoon of turmeric.
And just a moment, marinate this.
Salt, turmeric, and then Kashmiri red chili powder.
That's it.
And then we mix it.
And then mix it. And then I'm going to put about a quarter teaspoon of cornstarch, just lightly. Okay?
Cornstarch.
Yeah. That's just to hold, for the pieces to hold together and not break up.
Got it.
Now the next is we're going to leave this for about maybe 10 minutes, 15
Okay.
minutes, and then lightly fry it.
Lightly fry it?
Lightly fry it, yeah.
So set it aside for about 10-15 minutes.
Yeah.
I see now that you are gonna slice the onions.
Yeah, thinly sliced. Yeah.
Thinly sliced? Okay.
And then slice the garlic, slice the ginger, slice the green chilies.
So basically, Mom said to slice the ginger into kind of like sticks like that, and then the garlic into small pieces, and for the chilies, we're gonna just basically slice them into strands as well. Okay, Mom, now since we have all the vegetables and everything prepped and chopped, like the tomatoes,
2 tomatoes.
2 tomatoes, the
3
onions,
onions sliced.
and then the ginger, garlic, and the green chilies, along with the bell pepper.
That's optional, okay?
That's optional, got it. And our curry leaves, and our fish that's been marinating.
With chili powder, turmeric powder, salt, and a little bit of cornstarch.
Cornstarch.
Yeah.
Okay, so now since we have everything prepped, what do we do next?
We're going to lightly fry this.
Lightly fried?
Yeah.
Okay. 2 tablespoons on a medium-high pan.
Yeah.
We used vegetable oil, but preferably coconut oil would have been better for this recipe.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then once it heats up, we will lightly fry the fish. Because remember, we're going to cook it again in the coconut milk. So this is just to set the pieces.
Got it. You have to lightly fry it in the beginning.
Yeah.
is it gonna cook more in the gravy at the end?
Yes, it is.
So we don't want to cook it completely
no,
right
no,
now.
no. Just
Halfway
like,
or 3/4?
just a minute on one side and 1 minute on the other side. That's
Okay,
it.
so we're just lightly frying it then.
Very lightly. Sauteing it.
Okay, Mom, so you've been lightly frying it for about a minute on each side now.
Yes, it is in very high heat actually. So it's slightly browned, as you can see.
Right, which is what we want, right?
Yeah. So go ahead and start putting the other pieces well done.
Okay.
We're doing this so that the fish keeps its
The flavors sort of seal, right?
seals and it keeps its shape. And
But the key is that we were not frying it till it's completely
no.
cooked. Okay, Mom. You think it's probably done by now?
Yeah, about a minute.
About a
and
minute.
minute and a half on either side. Yeah.
Got it. Okay, great.
Now into the same oil, we are going to put the onions. No tomatoes, just the onions.
Only the onions? Okay. So basically we're using the same oil that the fish fried in.
Yeah. And now we're going to put the 2 sprigs of curry leaves.
Okay.
Just take it and tear it and put it in.
Okay, you tore them in half before putting it in.
And then the green chilies.
Green chilies goes in next.
Yeah. And the
Ginger and garlic.
All of that. And that's pretty much all that.
Oh wow, okay. Smells good. Smells delicious already. Probably because of the oil. So we've been frying this away for about 3.5 minutes now.
Ooh. Wow.
And it's starting to get a little softer.
Keep frying away for some more.
So about 4 minutes has passed now, I'd say.
Half a teaspoon of, or maybe 1 teaspoon of oil. Yeah, that's it.
Why did you feel the need to add a little more?
A little dry, I thought.
It was getting a little dry? Okay.
Yeah.
So it's been about 6 minutes that we've been sauteing this now for. And you can add a little bit more oil if need be.
If need be. That's
Got
right.
it. Okay. So it's been sauteing for about 11 minutes now.
Okay.
On
So
medium-high heat.
yeah, so it's kind of lightly browned, right?
Yeah, it has browned quite a bit.
Yeah. So now we're going to add the tomatoes.
Tomatoes, okay.
And the bell pepper is something that I have added on my own. It's not part of the traditional recipe, but I like the color and the flavor, so I'm going to add some
Okay, so the bell pepper is usually not there in a fish mappas, but we're going to add it. Okay. So now we're going to add about 1/4 teaspoon of salt.
Yeah, then you always check and see. Good.
So we're gonna cook the bell pepper and the tomatoes for roughly how long? 2 to 3 minutes maybe?
Yeah, till it kind of wilts.
Till it starts to wilt? Okay.
So now what we're going to do is we're going to add the coconut milk.
Now we're gonna add the coconut milk? Okay. So that's 1 can of coconut milk.
Reduced fat coconut milk, okay?
Should I keep it on medium-high heat?
Yes.
Keep it on medium-high heat, okay. Mom, you know what? I feel like I want some extra gravy this time. So can I use more than 1 can?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
I think that's good. That's good.
Okay, so about 1/4 more.
Let it come to a boil.
I think we can add maybe a little bit more salt.
Okay.
And maybe even a touch of black pepper. What do you think?
Yeah, why not? We can always
Okay.
do that. So another maybe to taste. Would that be good enough? You think?
Probably.
Check.
Yeah. What does that look like? Maybe 1/4 teaspoon?
Yes.
Okay. Oh wow, it's coming together really well. Yes, definitely. So now we just bring it up to a boil, basically.
And then put the fish in.
Okay.
And then let it
So leave it uncovered?
Yeah, for a minute.
Okay. Okay, Mom, it took a couple minutes for it to get to a rolling boil as we see. So now we basically add the fish. We didn't fry the fish completely. So
No.
it's gonna cook now in this hot liquid for approximately
Couple of minutes till it all
how much do you think?
A couple of minutes.
Couple minutes? Okay. So leave it on medium high heat and
Yeah,
let it.
and maybe cover it.
Okay.
Reduce it to about a
A medium to low.
medium to low. That's
Okay.
right. And let it just cook through.
Okay, Mom. So it's been simmering on medium low now for about 6 to 7 minutes.
Okay.
Does it look ready?
Yep, it looks ready. Just
Okay.
check.
So you turn it off. And time for the taste test. It's really hot. Mmm. So good.
So what about the salt, pepper?
Salt is perfect. Pepper is good too, in my opinion. I'm gonna try a little bit of fish. But yeah, it's really delicious. Mmm. The fish is really tender and really good.
That's it. Fish Mappas for you.
Okay, Mom, so a couple things about the fish Mappas. We used reduced fat coconut milk,
Yes.
but if you want to, we could use full fat coconut milk.
Yes, you can. Just that I thought this was healthier.
Healthier with the reduced fat. Got it. Okay, and instead of salmon, we could use other kinds of fish as well.
Yes, tilapia,
Tilapia,
kingfish,
kingfish,
and any white, firm white fish.
any firm white fish. Okay, got it. And there we go, another recipes in our channel, Recipes with Rita Mama. Good job, Mom.